my name is Tiffany and this is my channel, Who's Your Handmade. Thank you so much for stopping by today. Today's video is all about Selfless Sew April 23. So if that sounds interesting to you, stick around. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. I would love it if you would consider subscribing to my channel. I would love to welcome you into the sewing community. Thank you so much to each one of my friends who are tuning in today. It means so very much that you are here spending a little bit of your time with me today. Please do give this video a thumbs up and leave a comment down below. What are your Selfless Sew April plans? I would love to hear about them down below in the comments section. So I'm not going to spend a ton of time catching you guys up on this challenge. I am sure by now on the 23rd of April that you are well aware of what's going on. So I'm going to pop some visuals up. Y'all probably know how to enter. You know what we're doing. We are sewing for others in the month of April. I do want to say thank you so much to Adele and Crystal and Claire for putting on this challenge again this year. It has been so much fun to sew for others in the month of April. Thank you, ladies, for all your hard work. Thank you so much. I do want to draw your attention to the vloggers that were yesterday. That was Frugalissima and then Pattern Pouch Nest. Go check out their channels and their videos. You do not want to miss those. And then tomorrow is Adam from Adam Sews. So tune in tomorrow to these videos and then go check out the videos from yesterday. You will enjoy those very, very much. So for my Selfless Sew April plans, I am focusing in on my little family. I do have a 2.5-year-old daughter, and then of course I am married, so I have a hubby, and I am focusing in on sewing for them this month. So this video is going to highlight some plans, and then I have a few extra patterns that I'm not going to show, but I'm going to feature for size inclusive patterns for men. I do need a bigger size for my husband, so I wanted to feature some patterns that are pretty size inclusive, big 4 patterns at that, and I wanted to share those with you guys. So let's start on the few things that I have for Addie. I sew for Addie all the time. She is so much fun to sew for. If you watch my channel, you'll know that I do love sewing for her. So I'm just going to briefly talk about my plans for her. As we are at the end of April here with my video, a lot of these are probably already done. So if I have completed these projects, I'll pop some pictures in and show you how they turned out. So the first I'm talking about here I know are done. These were her Easter outfit that I sewed up here in the month of April. So the little dress that I sewed for her is the Little Lizard King Lund. That is the Lund dress. The Lund dress comes in sizes 12 months to 14 years, and it is $9.50 to purchase. I'm going to pop some pictures in because I do have some pictures of her in her little Easter outfit. And then her bonnet is the Auburn bonnet, again from Little Lizard King. It comes in sizes extra, extra small, which is a 0 to 1 month, all the way to extra large, which is a 2 to 4 years. And I made her the extra large size, so she is sized out of the Auburn bonnet now, sadly. Auburn bonnet pattern is $5 to purchase. This was a really fun make. I had a lot of fun making it. I love making frilly, fluffy dresses for Addie June. It was a beautiful make for her Easter outfit. The next thing that I had on my list to make for her in the month of April was an Easter egg hunting dress. I made her the Peekaboo Patterns free pattern, the Dakota Dolman dress. This is a free pattern, but you need a code, so you need to join their Facebook group or be on their newsletter, and they would send you a code to access their free patterns. It is a really wonderful pattern, well worth joining their Facebook group and getting that code. It's so much fun to sew. It's super easy. I sat down on a Saturday afternoon and sewed it up in 1 hour. So it was really, really fun to sew. That pattern comes in sizes newborn to 12 years. And like I said, it is free. The last thing that I want to focus on making Addie in the month of April is some pajamas. She is growing like a weed. She's growing out of all of her pajamas, so I need to make her some more. So the pattern I have in mind for Addie's PJs is the Ellie and Mac Grow With Me pajama pattern. It is a free pattern from Ellie and Mac. It comes in sizes 6 months to 14 years. This is a really great pattern. I've made it a lot before, and I'm really excited to make her some pajamas again. The knit fabric that I have in mind to make Addie's pajamas from is this one right here. I have a ton of it. As you can see on my bolt here, this is a really beautiful kind of jersey knit from Hobby Lobby. I purchased it in the fall. It is super soft for pajamas. It's really pretty, has some dots there, and I really can't wait to make Addie some pajamas out of this. I want to pair it with this rib knit, and I think that would work out really well. Again, Hobby Lobby fabric. I love their rib knit fabric. It coordinates so well with all kinds of different fabrics, and I think that yellow would be really pretty with that floral. So that's my plans for Addie June's PJs. And that is all my plans for Addie for this month. Not saying that something else won't pop in, and I will get to another project for her, but I really do want to focus in on Josh. So let's talk about size inclusive patterns for men. So the first thing that I would like to make for Josh this month is a t-shirt. He's been asking me to try to make him a t-shirt for a while now, and the pattern that I have in mind for that is the Ellie and Mac straight fit basic tee. I have made this one for him once before, and it was a little bit, the shoulders were good, but the belly region was a little bit tight, so I need to look at making some adjustments there. This pattern comes in sizes extra small to 6XL, and it is $8.95 regular price on the Ellie and Mac website. Let me show you what fabric I have in mind. I bought this really pretty kind of hunter green colored knit from Joann's specifically for a t-shirt in mind for Josh. It sat in my stash for a while, so now I've pulled it out and I'm excited to make him a t-shirt out of this fabric. It actually feels a lot like the t-shirts he already has in his closet, so I know that he would really love wearing something made out of this fabric. So that's my plans for his t-shirt. This next pattern is a request straight from Josh. He would love me to try to make him some gym shorts, basketball shorts. That's his loungewear of choice. So I have found a pattern on Ellie and Mac again. It is called the Be Active Shorts pattern. I don't have this pattern in my stash, so I would have to purchase it. It comes in sizes extra small to 5XL, and it is $8.95 regular price there on Ellie and Mac's website. And I don't actually even have any fabric for Josh at this time. At the time of filming, I don't have any fabric in my stash that I think would work really well for his gym shorts. So this request, this project is a maybe if I can find what I'm looking for out in the stores to make that happen for Josh. The next request again came straight from Josh, and I don't have this pattern in either of these patterns in my stash, so I'm gonna have to look at getting some patterns. The next request for him was to try my hand at some boxer briefs. That's what he prefers to wear, and I found a couple patterns that are size inclusive that look really neat, so I just needed to decide which one I want to sew up. So I thought I would go ahead and feature both of them here if you have a need for a size inclusive boxer pattern yourself. So the first one is Made for Mermaids men's gable boxer briefs. They come in sizes extra small to 6XL, great size range, and they are $12 regular price. So I looked at those. And then the next pattern that I looked at was Stitch Upon a Time boxer wear boxer briefs. These looked really neat as well. They come in sizes extra small to 6X as well, and this one is also $12. So it's really hard for me to decide which one to go with. If you have any experience with either of those patterns, let me know down below. I would love to know your experience. Some cotton knit from my stash that I think would make really soft, really neat boxers. This is just a blue color, plain, but I thought I could give that boxer pattern a try with this fabric right here. And then the last project for Josh I have put the most time into. I have really been doing my research and finding the perfect pattern for this. So I actually have 5 pattern options for this project. I'm going to share which one I went with, and then I'm going to share all of them with you in case you want to check them out for yourself, in case you need a size inclusive pattern. I am talking about a button-up shirt for Josh. He loves to wear a collared button-up shirt with the short sleeves. That is his uniform of choice for work, for church, for any kind of like nicer occasion, going out to eat or going to a party. That is his uniform of choice. So I would love to make him one. So I have picked out 5 big 4 patterns that are this design and that are size inclusive. So let's go through them. I have 3 of these in my stash and 2 that I do not have in my stash. So for 3 of them, I'll show you the patterns, and for 2, I'll just pop up some pictures. So the first one that I'm going to feature is Simplicity 9157. This is a relatively new pattern. I believe it came out in 2020. You've probably seen it before. You might even have it in your stash. It comes in sizes 34 to 52. That's a finished bust, finished chest for this shirt of 60. So I think this one is pretty size inclusive. However, I have seen some reviews on YouTube in kind of negative ways about the collar on this shirt. So if you do want to choose this pattern, if you want to use it, look this one up on YouTube, see if you can find some pattern reviews, and really pay attention to the construction of the collar of this shirt. I believe there's some issues with the collar itself. There is the line drawings. So while I have this one and I think the sizing would work, I have kicked this one out. The next pattern that I have is an older pattern. I found it just randomly in my drawer at Joann's. It is McCall's 2447. It is an older one. It's from 1999 actually. And this pattern has so many options. It has all of that you see right there. So for the purposes of this project, I'm looking at that right there, that view B. Right there, the short sleeve shirt. This pattern comes in sizes small to extra, extra, extra large, so 3XL, and that's a finished chest line of 63. So this one is really size inclusive. I think it would work. This one was definitely in the running for me to make Josh, but this pattern does not give back views of this shirt. So I'm going to need to open this up and look inside and see if that shirt right there has a back yoke. I kind of wanted a back yoke for Josh's shirt, and it kind of looks like there's something up there at the shoulders, but I'm not sure if that's a yoke. So this one is definitely a great option, but I'm not sure I'm going to go this route. Next pattern I do not actually have in my stash, but it is still relatively new. It's on the Something Delightful website. I'll put a picture up. It is McCall's 6044. A lot of variations for men's shirts, a lot of long sleeve versions. This shirt comes in sizes 34 to 56 with a lower edge finished measurement of 60, and I did not know if that would equate to a chest line of 60, so this one I kicked out because there's just too many unknowns and I don't have the pattern itself. Also, the hem on that shirt is scooped, and I'm not real sure how Josh would feel about that scooped out hem. The next shirt pattern that I looked at, I don't have the pattern itself, so I'll pop a picture up. This is Butterick 6841. I still found it on the Something Delightful website, so it's probably still in the catalogs and in the pattern drawers. This is a unisex pattern, and it comes in sizes small to extra, extra, extra large, so another 3X with a finished chest of 60. So this was a really great option. I just kicked it out of the running because I don't have the pattern itself. I might get it soon, but I don't physically have the pattern here with me. This looks like a really good pattern. I would definitely give it a look if you need some size inclusive shirt patterns. So let's take a look at what shirt pattern I did go with. This is the one I'm going with. It is McCall's 6932. This is an older pattern, 2014 it said. I found it in my Joann's pattern drawer, so I'm not real sure if your Joann's would have it. This is a really neat Looks like a unisex pattern again, so for men or women, and I am looking at making view B there. It met a lot of my requirements. It has really nice line drawings in the back, so I know that it has a back yoke. It looks really similar to what Josh loves to wear. So this one comes in sizes small to 3X again, with a finished chest line of 60.5. So that's really good. This one looks the most favorable as of right now. So this is what I plan on making Josh. Let me show you what fabric I have. I have pulled this out of my stash. It is a shirting weight fabric. I picked it up at Joann's a long time ago, probably from their clearance section. It's very drapey, it's very soft. I think it would make a great shirt for him. I do only have 3 yards of this, and I believe the pattern calls for 3 1/8. So I hope that I can make this work for him. If not, I'm gonna have to look at some different options. That is my Selfless Sew April plans for this year. I'm super excited. It's pretty ambitious. Let's see what I can actually get sewn up, and when I can get my hands on some new patterns and new fabric and see if I can make some things happen for the hubby. If not, I'll just move these projects into the future and I can sew them up for him. Thank you so much for tuning in today. I really appreciate you spending a little time with me. Don't forget to subscribe if you have not done so already. Give this video a thumbs up and comment down below. Let me know what your plans are. I would love to chat with you. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye.